University of the Commonwealth Caribbean under the theme, A Purpose to Fulfill, A Destiny to Increase. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Commencement Service of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean under the theme, A Purpose to Fulfill, A Destiny to Increase. Please welcome the 2008 UCC graduating class, starting with the candidates from the College of Graduate Studies and Research, followed by the School of Business and Management, the School of Technology and Mathematics, and the School of Humanities and Law. whole lot of accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, the UCC graduating class of 2018. Could you give them a round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the UCC faculty and visiting academics.
Lady. Please remain standing for the national anthem, after which Pastor Samuel Lewis will deliver the invocation.
This evening is cause to recognize them all the knowledge and wisdom of God. Pray your blessing and guidance in a very special way. And their parents who come to guardians who come to celebrate this night. We thank you for the UCC family, the way you have blessed them. In very special way, we pray for countless women and God this evening. Not only guardians and UCC, but also Jamaican Honorable. They are blessing me and the evening proceeding. They remain the honor and glorified. Praise.
Thank you, Pastor Lewis. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome UCC Company's Executive Chairman, Dr. Winston Adams.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. The most honorable professor, Sir Kenneth Hall, former Governor General and Special Advisor to the UCC Board of Directors, and the most honorable Lady Hall, the Honorable Senator Royal Reid, who I gather not here just as yet, Minister of Youth, of Education, Youth and Information, Honorable State Minister Floyd Gray, Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Christopher Tufton, Minister of Health, represented by Dr. Judith Nyland, U.S. Congresswoman Yvette D. Clark, His Excellency Alexis Eduardo Tajar, Ambassador of the Embassy of Panama, Her Excellency Janet Olisa, High Commissioner, Nigeria High Commission, Executive Chancellor and Chairman of the University and Foundation Boards, Professor Dennis Gale, UCC Deputy Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, Professor Bernadette Warner, Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, Internationalization and Online Programs, Professor Henry Lowe, represented by Ms. Diane Tomita, Dr. Caroline Hale, Executive Chairman, the University Council of Jamaica, UCJ, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Mr. D. Roy Bernard. Members of the UCC and Foundation Boards, Pastor Samuel Lewis, University Chaplain, Elder Robert Murray, the Good Samaritan Inn. Other distinguished guests, special invited guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends of the graduates. Good afternoon once again. I am buoyed by the words of the late Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I'm sure we have all heard this before. Indeed, I see before me an audacious group of individuals who have armed themselves to change the world. You have all worked assiduously to achieve your goals. And as far that I salute you. Over the years, you have been focused, determined, and deliberate in owning your vision. As you charted your steps toward great achievements, this achievement will propel you toward your next level. For you have run this part of the race, and you have finished it well. As you celebrate the commencement theme, a purpose to fulfill, destiny to embrace, doors will open and paths will emerge. There may be failures along the way, but you have already learned that failures will not deter you. Use them as opportunities, graduates. Use them as stepping stones. So today I celebrate you. We celebrate with you as you rise to the challenge of fulfilling your purpose and embracing your destiny. Once again, I extend congratulations to you, the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, graduating class of 2018. Let's all stand and give them a round of applause. Thank you. Please retake your seats. Today, we also celebrate and honor U.S. Congresswoman Yvette Lee Clark as we recognize her exemplary contribution to society. So today, we will honor her with the highest order as an honorary graduate as part of our Commencement 2018. This Commencement 2018 is undoubtedly another significant celebration for the UCC community and will be an unforgettable one. I use this opportunity as Group Executive Chairman to encourage you to forever pursue your dreams and always remember that you have a purpose to fulfill and a destiny to embrace. Allow me to take you on a quick journey as I share with you just some of our many initiatives as a university and the ways in which we are ensuring that at UCC our focus is upon expanding the dream for more students like you, seeking to become a part of it with pride. Let me look at our programmatic and institutional accreditation experience. At UCC, we continue to make many more positive inroads in this area. As always, all our programs adhere to the accreditation guidelines of the University Council of Jamaica, UCJ, and are either already accredited or in the process of achieving programmatic accreditation or reaccreditation. A new and exciting development to this accreditation, however, is that we are now also seeking for the first time institutional accreditation by the UCJ. Today, there is only one university that has obtained this status from our local accreditation body. This opportunity for other tertiary institutions to also seek a similar status is without a doubt a new and most welcome direction being afforded by the University Council of Jamaica. In the meantime, We're also delighted that the UCC holds international institutional accreditation as a premier institution by the UK-based accreditation body, the Accreditation Services for Independent Colleges and Universities, BASIC. Let me turn now to ECAP. The acronym ECAP, our newest disruptive innovation, consists of UCC's early college and advanced placement high school program, better known as ECAP. Some 5 years ago, UCC had a vision of introducing college credits in high schools across Jamaica, similar to the model which obtains in the USA and elsewhere. After years of planning and organizing, our vision became a reality. The ECAP high school program now supports the government of Jamaica's K-12 strategy, making this innovative public-private partnership mutually beneficial and a win-win collaboration for students, parents, high schools, and indeed our nation. ECAP, which is scheduled to begin in September this year, initially across 50 select high schools across Jamaica, was created with the aim of extending an early college education opportunity to high school students as they seek to enter grade 12 or 6th form. It offers these potential school leavers the option of pursuing the occupational associate degrees developed by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information at 100% scholarships, or the UCC associate degrees offered at 50% scholarship by the UCC Foundation, USB Incorporated. Today we are also delighted to have with us many of our new partners and stakeholders, in fact a few of our new partners so far, and stakeholders in some of the high schools across Jamaica, including board chairmen, principals, and ECAP campus coordinators. I'd like to ask those who are here at this time to stand and be recognized. Thank you. Besides, as many of you are aware, the UCC and Regional External Examination Body, the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, have recently entered into a new partnership, public-private partnership agreement, that will result in the UCC offering a wide range of CXC associate degrees across Jamaica, starting in September 2018. One of CXC's strategy and objectives is to increase the number of candidates accessing its certification, which can advance their potential for employment and entrepreneurial pursuits. Furthermore, the UCC and CXC will also jointly establish a student advising and career guidance center at UCC's main campus in Kingston for the benefit of CXC students who are not linked to an educational institution, but who require academic and career guidance and mentoring free of cost. Let me turn to our global partnerships. UCC has indeed deepened its relationship with the University of London, UOL. Jamaicans will now be able to pursue postgraduate programs in law, specifically the Masters of Law, LLM, postgraduate diploma in law, and the postgraduate certificate in law from the UCC. As most of you may have already known, UCC has been offering the University of London Bachelor of Laws, LLB, program for the past 15 years, as well as the UOL Certificate of Higher Education in Common Law, which is equivalent to the first year of the Bachelor of Laws program. The UCC's the only official affiliate recognized institution of the University of London in Jamaica to offer these programs. Our university has also recently forged a new and revolutionary partnership with the prestigious University of Sunderland in the UK. And through this partnership, we will now be offering, starting in February of 2019, our very first doctoral programs, the Doctor of Business Administration, BBA, and the Professional Doctorate Degree, PhD. Again, as many of you are aware, since 2017, our university has entered into another unique public-private partnership with the government of Guyana to establish a new law school in Georgetown, Guyana, the Joseph Haynes Law School, with a branch campus also at UCC in Kingston through delegated authority. Construction and other plans are far advanced and subject to the government of Guyana receiving final approval from the Council of Legal Education, the CLE. The first cohort of LLB students to pursue the Certificate of Legal Education is expected to commence by February 2019. I'll now look at some of our local partnerships. The university has continued to embrace its local partners that show the greatest potential to command the expansion of the creative fields. For this reason, our university has continued to embrace our creative partners, iCreate, as the fastest growing creative institution in Jamaica to date. iCreate recently launched their Bachelor of Arts in Digital Media program, as well as their own Digital Marketing Institute within iCreate. iCreate has expanded its borders in opening 2 new campuses in Montego Bay and Florida. With our newest partner, Think, Grow, Lead, TGL, we have developed the TGL School of Sales and Sales Management, which offers 3 professional certificates in sales. Today we have with us some members of the very first cohort of graduates. May I ask you to stand, those who are here. First cohort of graduates, TGL. Oh, we're not seeing them standing. Okay, we have a few of them here today. The TGL School of Sales and Sales Management at UCC has undoubtedly come to transform the field of sales, graduating sales professionals with expert and relevant training. So what are some of our additional expansion plans at UCC? As some of you may have read recently, our university is also in the process of securing 25 acres of land that became an estate on the outskirts of Kingston for its next major development. The area is to be developed as a knowledge city or university town and edutourism venture in partnership with China Harbor Engineering Company, Czech. Development is part of a wider plan for Kemena's Newtown project by Czech on 1,200 acres of expansive estate. The facility as proposed is expected to host satellite campuses of several US and UK universities under the umbrella of the University of Commonwealth Caribbean that will offer relevant and cutting-edge undergraduate, graduate degrees and other professional development programs to local and international students as part of our export initiative. In closing, as we continue to celebrate Commencement 2018, I stand before you to thank you, the graduates, who journeyed to the end and fought the good fight. I stand before you also to thank your families, friends, and all those who have come to share with you, our graduates, as you close one chapter and start a new one. I sincerely thank you for coming here today to witness their accomplishments. You have come to willingly offer your support for their achievement, and for this we are truly grateful. We must recognize the far-reaching involvement and support of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information in its assiduous efforts in partnering with us and all of the stakeholders in transforming our tertiary and higher education system. In particular, the initial support from the government through the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information for our innovative eCamp initiative. This one that will no doubt have a very profound and revolutionary effect on the entire education infrastructure and its ecosystem. UCC has also recently developed a major strategic partnership with the Ministry of Justice and the National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons to offer educational and training programs as well as build community awareness to combat this scourge. Indeed, we have begun to witness a new and disruptive approach to the development, delivery, and access to relevant tertiary education and training in Jamaica, which unequivocally can only redound to the benefit of our country at large because of these many remarkable initiatives being spearheaded by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, and by extension, the Government of Jamaica. Indeed, we are also most grateful to have in our midst one of America's great advocates for expanding further access to tertiary education, especially for African Americans, including the Jamaican community. U.S. Congresswoman Yvette E. Clarke, as our keynote speaker and special honoree. For this, we are all elated. We would also like to recognize the continued support and involvement of the private sector as we continue to forge greater partnerships with corporate Jamaica to assist in securing additional career opportunities for our students, doing internship, and those who also seeking permanent employment or starting their own businesses. I must recognize the media, who have been very gracious to us in supporting all we do over the years, in helping us to communicate our messages as we continue toward further growth in the higher education sector. Lastly, but certainly not least, UCC's dedicated faculty and staff. Without all your efforts, hard work and determination, and focus, we would not be celebrating 67 combined years of delivering quality tertiary education in Jamaica. Graduates, I urge you to continue to strive toward your Commencement 2018 motto, a purpose to fulfill, a destiny to embrace. As I leave with you the words of the late Malcolm X, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for today. Once again, I thank you very much. Congratulations.
I now invite Dr. Carolyn Kay, Board Chairman of the University Council of Jamaica, to address us.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman. Sir Kenneth Hall, Lady Hall, former Governor General of Jamaica, Minister Honorable Royal Reid, Minister of Education and Information, distinguished cabinet members, parliamentarians, excellencies all, distinguished members of the faculty, board of the University of the Commonwealth of the Caribbean, graduates, family, friends, good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon to bring greetings on behalf of the University Council of Jamaica. The UCJ is responsible for ensuring the quality of the degrees that are awarded in Jamaica. That means that we examine with rigor the processes that are used in the award of degrees and in some instances the accreditation of institutions. As Mr. Adams said, at the moment there is but one. However, there are two others that are in candidacy, and that means in short order there may be 3 institutions that will have institutional accreditation. There are hundreds of programs that have been accredited, and the significance of that is that your degrees can move from one country to another. There are 3 important things to remember. 1, you do not compare institutions. Institutions have their relevant stakeholders whom they serve. The second thing to remember is that accreditation is but the 5th step on a long process of quality assurance. It is far more important for you to make sure that the institution is registered and in the quality assurance process rather than get hung up on the accreditation. The quality assurance process means that they are on the road to accreditation. Accreditation is a developmental process. Once you get it, and as I said, it's the 5th step. 6th step is that you continuously monitor that program or that institution to make sure that the quality is maintained and that the degrees can move and that the graduates will always be accepted offshore. The third thing I'd like you to remember is that the University Council of Jamaica has put itself up for scrutiny, and we have been recommended for ISO 9001-2015 certification. That is very important. Thank you. I acknowledge the hard work of the staff of the UCJ and its Executive Director, Mrs. Althea Heron. And that is very important, that ISO certification, because it tells the world that UCJ's business processes are competitive. It means that when we put the stamp of approval on your institution or your program, that program can move, and it is also competitive. It means you are competitive. So once again, congratulations to the graduates. Look forward to seeing bigger and better things. Look forward to all the innovative processes and ideas that come out of UCC. Notice that UCC is a private institution, and that's fine. We need more of them. You have private institutions, you have public institutions, and they are all judged by the same rubric, the standards that are set by the external quality assurance agency. All the best. Look forward to seeing you doing good things and holding the flag for UCJ, UCC, and UCJ very high. Good afternoon.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force Band will now delight us with a special item.
Ladies and gentlemen, do join me in welcoming the UCC Executive Vice President, Academic Affairs, Internationalization, and Online Programs, Professor Bernadette Warner, to present a candidate for the conferral of honorary degree.
Thanks, Mr. Introduction, and good afternoon to everyone. The Most Honorable Professor Sir Kenneth Cole, former Governor General and UCC Special Advisor to the Board of Directors, and the Most Honorable the Honorable Dr. Christopher Tufton, Minister of Health, represented by Dr. Judith Lieber, U.S. Congresswoman Yvette Dickow, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Chancellor and Chairman of the University and Foundation Boards, Professor Dennis J. Bailey, UCC Group Executive Chairman, Dr. Winston Adams, UCC Deputy Group Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, Professor Henry Lowe, represented by Ms. Diana Kodiko, Dr. Carolyn Hay, Executive Chairman, University Council of Jamaica, members of the UCC Board and Foundation Boards, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean is pleased to present for conferral Congresswoman Yvette Dickow for the degree Director of Public Policy Honoris Causa in recognition of her sterling contribution as an outspoken advocate on numerous issues, a community organizer, and now as a legislator. Congresswoman Yvette Dickow, please step forward. Congresswoman Yvette Diane Clark is a Democratic member of the United States House of Representatives from New York, a Brooklyn native who is proud of her Jamaican heritage. She succeeded her pioneering mother, former City Council member, Dr. Una S.T. Clark, making them the first mother-daughter succession in the history of the City Council. As an activist, a community organizer, and now as a legislator, Congresswoman Clark's boldness, compassion, and love for the people have allowed her to become an effective leader and an outspoken advocate on numerous issues of great importance to her constituents. As the representative of the 9th Congressional District of New York, she has dedicated herself to continuing the legacy of excellence established by the late Honorable Shirley Chisholm, the first African American woman and Caribbean American elected to Congress. In the 115th Congress, Congresswoman Clark serves on the Energy and Commerce Committee, the Committee on Small Business, and the Ethics Committee. She is also the co-chair of the Black Women and Girls Caucus, which develops programs to support aspirations of African American women of all ages, and is an at-large member of the Congressional Black Caucus Executive Committee. Additionally, Congresswoman Clark serves as co-chair of the Caribbean Caucus, where she has worked to build the relationship between the United States and the Caribbean community, CARICOM, on matters of trade, immigration reform, and direct investment through development programs. Congresswoman Clark currently resides in the neighborhood where she grew up, in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn. From her time spent in Jamaica, Congresswoman Clark has always had a special connection with the homeland that birthed her parents and built who she has become today. Her parents instilled in her a sense of hard work, determination, and zeal for education. The University of the Commonwealth Caribbean continues to advance the mission of educating those students who are reaching out and seeking to find their full potential. Congresswoman Clark has indicated her own pride in the work that the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean has done to advance and develop its students to prepare them for the career journeys upon which they will all soon embark. And she has commended UCC's faculty and staff members for empowering our students to fully recognize their worth. In turn, the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean recognizes the excellent track record that Congresswoman Clark continues to build in the field of public policy as she exemplifies leadership and innovation in line with the UCC's motto, and the university has concluded that she richly merits the honorary doctoral degree to be awarded her today. It is now my pleasure to invite the UCC Deputy Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, and the UCC Registrar, Dr. Gavin Clark, to robe the candidate for the degree.
Give me Ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Chancellor will now confer the degree Doctor of Public Policy honoris causa.
Congresswoman Yvette Clark, based on all that we have heard and all that we know, we consider you most deserving of this honor. And today, it is my great pleasure to present you with this honorary doctoral degree. Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, I now confer upon you the degree Doctor of Public Policy honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereto appertaining. On this day, July the 27th, in the year 2018. Congratulations once again. I would like at this point to invite the parents of Dr. Yvette Clark, Dr. Ewan Clark, and her husband to stand so that we might acknowledge them. Dr. Yvette Clark, it is now my pleasure to request that you now address the 2018 UCC Commencement Ceremony.
Dr. Clark, I ask your permission for a slight change before your address. In the audience is a family friend of yours and one to make us foremost musicians who is here to serenade you with a song entitled The Possibility.
The unbeatable fall to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the breaking of dawn, the unrightable wrong, and to love pure and chaste from afar, to climb when your arms are too weary, Lady Yvette, to reach the unreachable side. like Mummy Yuna. God bless you all. To God be the glory.
Wow. What an awesome surprise. Such a moving tribute to UCC that they would find our longtime family friend and having serenade you today truly moving. So let me start by thanking everyone so much. First and foremost, let me start by giving honor to God, who is the head of my life, and who has made it possible for me to be here with you all this afternoon. A pleasant good afternoon, everyone. With protocol having already been established, please permit me to proceed with an expression of profound gratitude to the Board of Conferral of an honorary doctorate of public policy on this very auspicious occasion of the 2018 commencement ceremony of the University of the Commonwealth of the Caribbean. It is truly an honor to join the ranks of previous honorees, Professor Errol Morrison, former UTEC president, Mr. Bruce Bowen, former president and CEO of Scotiabank Group Jamaica, Mr. Richard Byers, former president and CEO of Sagicor Group, Professor the Honorable Henry Lowe, executive chairman of the Environmental Health Foundation of Jamaica, and Mr. Gary Butch Hendrickson, chairman and CEO of Continental Baking Company Limited. I am truly grateful for this extraordinary recognition. To Professor Dennis J. Gale, Dr. Winston Adams, the Executive Council, the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, fellow recipients of honorary degrees, thank you for the honor of spending this day with you. Let me also acknowledge our former Governor General, General Hall, and First Lady Hall. And to Jamaica's Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Senator the Honorable Ruel Reid. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge two persons who literally made it possible for me to be here with you today. Of course, my parents. Mr. Leslie Clark Sr. of Kingston, Jamaica, would you please stand? And the Honorable Una S.T. Clark, C.D. of St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. Would you please stand? I am honored to be joined by them today, and I am certain that my parents are very proud. It is truly a blessing to share this great honor with them today. To my fellow classmates, the graduating class of 2018. Yes, you did it. You made it. Congratulations. To the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, the brothers, the sisters, the godparents, the guardians, to all the family and friends who have stood by these scholars, cheered them on, helped them achieve this extremely significant milestone in their lives today. Today is your day too. You sowed the seeds of success into the lives of these leaders, and now you have reaped the rewards of their sacrifice and prayers. In them, our scholars, their professors found academic success, leadership potential, and the salvation of a great nation. It was your sacrifice and support that allowed them to develop and obtain their academic credentials. And more importantly, the supreme qualities of undeniable character entered and required for entering, excelling, and as of today, exiting this renowned university with the know-how, power, and authority to make a profound impact in the world in which we live. Let us give them a big round of applause as well. And what an exciting day it is. It took a lot of long days and hard nights, blood, sweat, and yes, even tears. You all have worked hard and you have finally reached this day. Some of you may have had to juggle night classes, family, and work responsibilities. Many of you have volunteered in your communities, your churches, or have had internships in your fields. I'm here today to share a few thoughts with you as we celebrate this very important and transformative moment in your lives. My fellow graduates, know that you have been uniquely educated and positioned to take on the mantle of the next generation of national leadership, and most of all, endowed with the intellectual gifts of excellence, Black excellence. As executives, scientists, artists, elected officials, professionals, in just about every vocation that your mind can conceive, you can achieve your heart's desires. You have been well prepared. You are the manifestation personified of the prayers and dreams of a people who built this nation and indeed this institution. This day, highly anticipated, never ever to be duplicated, was no accident. It is imperative that we take a moment to reflect on the past, for it is not by chance that you sit before us today. Your presence here was predetermined by a people whose wealth was immaterial, but whose faith and perseverance were worth more than gold. These transformative moments should and do cause us to reflect on our purpose, celebrate our perseverance, and look forward to our destiny and our connection to one another. I know it's cliche, but indulge me for just a moment. You may be saying to yourself, hey, what's this Yankee gal? And what exactly is she trying to say? You're gonna have to excuse my patois. It's called Jamaican accent. Out of curiosity, by show of hands, how many of you have relatives living in the United States? All right, keep your hands up if you have relatives in New York. All right. How many of you have relatives in Brooklyn? All right, all right. Well then, we are connected and we are linked by our journey. Our destinies are linked by all eternity, and that's why I've come here today. I am a proud and beautiful Jamaican who was raised with a very keen and heightened awareness and understanding, if you will, of who I am and to whom I belong. As I reflect on my past, it leads me to a place not far from here, but far enough. A parish where the people boast of a location as being the breadbasket of the nation, and many refer to it as St. Beth. I know, St. Elizabeth. I call it the place of my mother's birth and the home of my maternal lineage. As I flew back to Jamaica, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and reverence, reminiscing about my formative years spent on extended holidays with my grandparents, Mass Will, Miss Dell, my aunts, uncles, and cousins, and on my grandfather's sugarcane farm, experiencing life lessons as we traveled the very roads of this nation, going to Mandeville, shopping excursions to Hilo, Fontana's, and for the treasured Jamaican once-in-a-vacation trip to Kentucky Fried Chicken before it became KFC, back when we were quite certain that we were really being served chicken. Remember those days? It was chicken then. I don't know what it is now. But here in Kingston, when I think about my parents and grandparents, and here in Kingston and Spanish Town with my father's mother, Mom Dar, a pastor in her own little church. The journeys we've traveled together, the work ethic they've displayed, and the love that they gave abundantly without restraint or reservation, I knew at that very instant that I was back home again. You see, me a hybrid, a Jamaican American, infused with the genetic code and makeup of a particular people known around the world as the Jamaicans. And to advance in one generation from a sugarcane farm in St. Bess and a small country pastor from Kingston, Spanish Town, to Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., as the only black woman in the New York State delegation to the United States Congress. Representing one of the largest populations of Jamaican immigrants and Jamaican Americans among other immigrant groups from around the world in the United States of America. Having the distinct honor and privilege of accompanying the first African-American President of the United States, President Barack Obama, aboard Air Force One on his first visit to the land of my parents' birth. Boy, oh boy, we make it. So my beloved sisters and brothers, I am ever conscious of the fact that I am the incarnate manifestation of the prayers, the dreams, the perseverance of my people. Persons who believe so deeply in the Word of God and in the excellence and power of their community and their country, who are certain that all things are possible for those that love the Lord and work tirelessly to create a brighter future. Sisters and brothers, today is the manifestation of our predecessors' prayers, dreams, and aspirations. Indeed, it is our Wakanda forever. Today we give thanks and we reflect on our past. Today we are victorious and we move boldly with confidence into our destiny and our future. Just like my parents and grandparents, you may not have had the material wealth of a billionaire, but you have something far more powerful, the faith of a mustard seed. Because of you today, we conquer the present. For that, you are to be praised and applauded. To our graduates, always remember that your character, the beliefs you hold, will determine your choices, and will form the foundation of your life in this world. You are in a unique space. You know, I was speaking with the leadership of your university, and they were telling me the percentage of students in Jamaica that actually achieve what you're achieving today. You are what the intellectual Pan-Africanist, African-American W.E.B. Du Bois coined the term, the talented 10th. And that is whom you are and whom you must uphold standards for, the talented 10th. And that's around the world. To our graduates, as we are instructed in Proverbs 4:13, keep hold of instruction. Do not let go, guard her, for she is your life. Today, you have an opportunity to pursue the careers that interest you, whether in medicine, in law, public policy, the humanities, education, or the sciences. Today, you have the opportunity to determine the kind of world we will have, the type of civil society we'll create, the kind of world that will become your legacy to the generations who will follow you, who will follow us. Starting today, you must embrace the future. Beloved, embrace your destiny. There is no greater example of fulfilling one's destiny than the story of the Black Panther. I'm sure many of you have seen the blockbuster film, the worldwide phenomenon of the Black Panther. This was a story of Black excellence, perseverance, purpose, and destiny. T'Challa is the protagonist in the story, and he assumes the throne and the role of the Black Panther upon the sudden death of his father. In order to fulfill his divine purpose and destiny as leader of his people, T'Challa would face many internal and external challenges. You see, T'Challa believed he was not yet ready to assume this role of the Black Panther. But despite having been born of the right blood, nurtured and groomed for the role, he was still weary of the great responsibility that came from leading a nation of people. T'Challa, like many of us, thought that he would have had more time to learn from and be groomed by his father before having to branch out on his own. The story of the Black Panther teaches us that everything you need to fulfill your purpose, the great divine destiny, has been given to you by God and nurtured by your families and your professors. As you think about it, what's next? Think about what's next for you and your family. Think of T'Challa. Find the Black Panther within, rise up to the occasion. You will face many challenges, foes, and doubts along the way. But everything you need to get by can be found within. Will you rise up? I can't hear you. Will you rise up? Your nation needs you. Our global society awaits you. We are at a critical moment in history, a moment in which many serious matters remain unresolved and will require your applied skills and ability. In a time when our humanity is being undermined, questioned, and challenged, what will you do to address the systemic injustice of income inequality, both within nations and between wealthier and poorer nations? Will you affect a change in Jamaica as an entrepreneur or as the newest technology guru? Will you affect a change in the world as a diplomat at the IMF or the World Bank? Do you have a desire to address the impact of global climate change on small island nations? The challenges of the new millennium remain considerable, but we are also experiencing some of the most exciting times in world history. Now, we need a new generation of people who are prepared for leadership, principally right here in Jamaica, but also throughout the world. Beloved sisters and brothers, beloved scholars, embrace your future. You are just getting started on the journey of life. Stay strong, embrace your excellence, and join in the betterment of human existence. Continue to reveal to the world what it means to be world class, while at the same time showing the world what it means to be Liko Batalawa. Jamaica is a land of champions. I therefore, yes, clap yourselves, hello. I therefore have a challenge for you, each of you. What are you going to do to improve the social and economic conditions in Jamaican civil society? What part will you play? What are you going to do to address the inequality issues here in Jamaica, as well as on the international level, the world stage? What are you going to do to arrest the effects of climate change, reverse its negative impact on the world? What will you do in your lifetime to honor the University of the Commonwealth of the Caribbean and to serve our collective humanity? You are the next and now generation of leaders. I ask that you act on your thoughts of transformation for the benefit of civil society and humankind. Use the gifts that you've been given by Almighty God to transform our beloved Jamaica into a 21st century nation equipped with everything it needs to prosper its people. Think about the civil society that you want your family and friends to live in, and then I want to retire and hello somebody. We share a responsibility to build a better society for ourselves and for the generations that will follow us. If we work with and support one another, both on an individual basis and then collectively, and if nations work towards a more inclusive global community, we will succeed in building a better global society. If I did not believe in these principles, I would not have dedicated my life to public service. Always know that in our mortal experience, there is no easy road. There will be rough patches that you will have to overcome. But if you stay focused, face your fears head on, take each moment as it comes, remain steadfast to your moral compass, and hold true to the skills that you have obtained here at the University of the Commonwealth of the Caribbean, you will be successful. And as you begin the next chapter in your lives, move forward and aim higher. Remember that education is a lifelong endeavor. UCC, I cannot thank you enough for the high honor of addressing you today and for awarding me this doctorate of public policy. I pray for each and every one of you within the sound of my voice, the Lord's richest blessings, pressed down, shaken up, and overflowing on your life's journey. To the graduating class of 2018, one love. Bless up. And everything will be honored. Remember, Jamaica forever. And to my parents, to those who have made it possible for me to be standing here today, to my ancestors, my grandparents who are buried here in this beloved island, Mass Will, Miss Deb, Mom Dar, Midnight Kids. Graduating class of 2018, walk good.
Dr. Ibrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tracy M. July and Lisa McIntosh Bennett, who will sing a medley of Gladys Knight's Memories and Michael Bolton's One More Time.
UCC graduated class of 2018, how you feeling? I want to thank our girl Tracy for taking us down memory lane. Now your girl Lisa gonna take it to you one more time. It's our day, so enjoy, guys. Don't look back, don't be scared. We've got dreams and we're still young. Just think about how far we've come. Woo! We're here today. Think of all we have shared. It's a wonder we survived. But here we are and we're alive. Can we hold on, take a moment to celebrate? Oh yes. Now before we are done, take a moment to celebrate. Celebrate. There's a music in the wind. Let's dance one more time. One more time. There's a rhythm in the wind. Let's dance one more time. One more time. One more time. Sing the song. Come on, guys, it's your day now. Voices hopeful and strong. Years from now, somewhere down the line, we remember and we'll all sing one more time. One more time. Sing the song. There's a power in our voices, hopeful and strong. Years from now, somewhere down the line, we remember and we'll all sing one more time. Now we're gonna take this opportunity to acknowledge the young team. Let us say a big thank you to UCC, the lecturers, our family members for their love and support. Big up to our friends. Let's not forget our group members, guys. The ones who work and the ones who did nothing. There's a music in the wind. Let's dance one more time. One more time. Stand guys, baby. Let's dance one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Sing the song. There's a power in our voices, hopeful and strong. Years from now, somewhere down the line, we remember and we'll all sing one more time. One more time. Sing the song. There's a power in our voices, oh yes. Years from now, somewhere down the line, we'll all sing one more
During that awesome presentation was made to Dr. Yvette Clark by Deputy Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, and presentations were also made to Lady Hall, Dr. Una Clark, Dr. Carolyn Hale, and Senator the Honorable Royal Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to invite the Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Senator the Honorable Will Reid to bring remarks.
Roger Knowledge, Professor Kenneth Hall and David Hall, who just left, Dr. Winston Adams, Group Executive Chairman of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, New York Congresswoman and our special guest, Ms. Yvette Clark, Mr. Irving Claire, UCC Foundation Board member, see very many hats, Earn, Yorkis. This is Borgia Flores Clark, UCC Foundation Board member, Mr. Rickard Allen, and all these are my good friends, University Board member, Dr. Caroline Hale, Chairman of the University Council of Jamaica, Her Excellency Janet Lisa, High Commissioner, Nigerian High Commission, His Excellency Mr. Alex Teodoro Sandoval Ajar, Ambassador for Panama, and Mrs. Sandoval Ajar, Dr. Judith Leiber, representing Dr. the Honorable Christopher Tufton, Minister of Health, other members of faculty and staff of UCC, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, parents, well-wishers, graduates, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How are you this afternoon? Feeling good? Very good. This is the day that the Lord has made. You ought to feel good. Rejoice and be glad in it. In fact, some of you may say, oh, thank God, finally. Can breathe. It's indeed an honor and pleasure for me to be with you this afternoon. And you know, I wear many hats, so I had some other speeches to make since morning. So Dr. Adam, I did promise you, unfortunately my trip to the UK has been rescheduled, so you have me this afternoon. But I'm always grateful for the opportunity to address young people and of course those who are graduating. Certainly you are setting an example for an aspiration that I certainly promoting for all the Jamaicans to feel that they can aspire to achieve a higher education. I have lamented for many years that only a very handful of Caribbean people for many decades had attained higher education, largely because there were not enough higher education institutions. And so Dr. Adams and Mrs. Adams and all the family members related to UCC, the government appreciate your pioneering work. Because the truth is, the government and the public sector cannot deliver alone tertiary education. We can't provide enough institutional space for it, and so we welcome the inclusion of private institutions in this endeavor. To the board, management team, staff, and students of the University of the Commonwealth of Caribbean, and especially to the graduates here today, thank you for allowing me, therefore, to be part of this ceremony. Your hard work and commitment to studying late into the nights, giving up your weekends and other things you would have perhaps preferred to be doing, have finally paid off. And now another chapter begins in your life. You are adding to the 15% of our Jamaicans who have tertiary education. And for many years I said we had about 2%. So 1.3 million of our workforce. We certainly need the other 67% to be trained and certified. We have 18% who have technical certification. We have another 67% that are on training. And with all that is likely to happen in terms of economic growth and expansion, then we certainly want to make sure that more and more people are trained at the highest level. I want to pause to especially acknowledge our Congresswoman Clark, who by your presence continues to honor your Jamaican heritage. Congratulations on the special honorary doctorate that has been conferred to you this afternoon. Put your hands again to our Congresswoman. To our graduates who are leaving UCC, this is a time of great opportunities. Notwithstanding some challenges, it will be up to you to determine the path that you will take. There is shrinking labor force across the developed world. There will be opportunities in Jamaica. And so once you're trained to international standards, Jamaica and the world becomes your marketplace. So there's tremendous opportunities for those of us who find favor in training and certification. Jamaica is now more globally connected than it has ever been. Rapid developments in information and communication technology have made it easier for faster and more communication, for people to communicate in distant places, to communicate and do business. Amid these developments, we therefore have to prepare all people, not just young people, because today, different states are reminded, and I know a lot of parents of the view that, oh yes, we want to send our children back to school or to school, but even within the current workforce, as I said before, there's too many of our people who are not trained and certified. So the 67% in the workforce out there, we need to, UCC, there's a lot of opportunity for us to scale them up. Dr. Clark, Dr. Hale, to make sure they too are trained and certified. So I know at UCC, because I know your history, that for many years you were pioneering for persons to work and study, and that is also something that we have to continue to broaden, because not all persons are able to study full-time, and we also have to promote lifelong learning opportunities as well, flexible type of learning. I mean, I remember when I was studying years ago, that was a challenge that I experienced when I started to study part-time. And no doubt we are moving into the whole age of information technology, online teaching and learning. And so many of us in the future will be able to stay in the comfort of our home with our cars on the beach and so on, and to be studying in very comfortable places. That is the world of the future. It is imperative, ladies and gentlemen, that we place a renewed focus on an integrated competence-based training, workforce readiness, and of course, academic studies. Against that background, I can say that UCC has done an excellent job in training future contributors to the national economy. Put your hands together for UCC. UCC to the world. The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information is equally happy to partner with the UCC in preparing young people for the world of work and for contributing to the process of lifelong learning. Our work with the UCC also exemplifies the best example of strategic partnership and fruitful working relationships. We have to be creative and work together to achieve desired outcomes. The UCC has demonstrated through its local partners and partnership, regional alliances and international relationships that it can achieve its goals and serve the nation despite limited financial resources. One such partnership is with our ministry, through which we work to build capacity and increase access, alignment, and agility. Earlier this year, we signed a memorandum of understanding to extend the reach of the Center of Occupational Studies associate degrees in high schools across 10 parishes, initially using appropriate sub-campuses identified by UCC as select host institutions starting during the academic year 2018, serving grades 12 and 13. Put your hands together for for this very innovative and progressive development. The ministry is committed to providing full tuition scholarships for persons pursuing some of these occupational associate degrees. In addition, we have endorsed your proposal to partner with interested high schools to have another pioneering development, early college and advanced placement credits in high school. Put your hands together. This is another great innovation. This is to be delivered through clusters of 50 select schools in 10 parishes to be initially implemented through the UCC Summer Academy for 6 introductory college credits starting this month. There's also discussions about either an accredited UCC associate degree in business administration, hospitality and tourism management, and information technology on the basis of a 50% tuition scholarship sponsored by UCC Foundation US Incorporated, or the occupational associate degree designed and developed by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information through our Center of Occupational Studies, focusing initially on logistics and supply chain management, business process management, retail management, and information technology, delivered through these high schools with the goal of completion of either option by the time students graduate at grade 30, actively promoting a universal access to all students up to grade 30. So, ladies and gentlemen, the times that we're living in, the fourth industrial revolution that is upon us, calls for diversification of our tertiary level education sector in Jamaica. We were fortunate to have had recently our tertiary education summit, of which UCC was a very important partner, so that we can reshape and fashion the new Jamaica driven by the tertiary education sector. Because we have to ensure that we have appropriate training in the arts, science, and technology to respond to specific industrial demands. Target students for whom the cost of college is prohibitive. That's an area that we are very concerned about, that particularly those who are at the margins and need the support of government for their tertiary studies. We want to make sure that the government is in a position to make sure that no youth in Jamaica who is qualified and desires to access and complete tertiary studies, we find a way, Sir Aaron Clare, to make that a reality. We want to provide a pool of highly skilled and knowledgeable workers. We should be able to export excess labor. We shouldn't have investment in Jamaica today, and we have to import high quality skilled workers. We must ensure that we provide the quality, high skilled workforce for Jamaica, so we can build Jamaica to make Jamaica a much better, prosperous country. And if we have excess, we can export it, but it can't be that we have to import labor into Jamaica. So we're tackling the needs and challenges from many avenues, and we have an important role to play. I say to you graduates, the fact that you are here today means that you have shown great fortitude in the completion of your studies. It means that you are ready for the world of work, ready for your contribution to further development of this country for generations to come. It also means that despite the challenges that you have faced, you have made it to the end of one chapter of your life to start the next chapter of your lives. I therefore close in charging you to remember that this is in fact a global environment. And there are many opportunities out there for you to shine and for you to soar. And while you soar, do not forget where you're coming, where you have been, and the support of your parents, your families, your friends. Put your hands together for the family members and your support who are here today. Including the boyfriends and the husbands, of course, and the girls. Remember, no man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man has your brother. Each man has your friend. And to whom much is given, much is expected. So as you soar, as you go forward with this confidence, see how many others you can pull up and for them to benefit from higher education. Because you have a responsibility to make our world, our communities, better places.
And so I say, as you travel along, if you can help others, if you can help somebody, as you travel along, your living will not be in vain. God bless you. Continue to soar.
I now invite the Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, Internationalization, and Online Programs, Professor Bernadette Warner, to present the graduating class of 2018.
Chancellor, I now present 521 candidates who are eligible for degrees from the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. According to records presented to me, each of these candidates has satisfied the prescribed requirements for one of our programs of study and is today eligible to receive a degree from this institution. The candidates will be presented by program in the following order. For the degrees of the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration and of Public Administration. For the degrees from the School of Business and Management. For degrees from the School of Technology and Mathematics. For degrees from the School of Humanities and Law.
Chancellor, I present from the College of Graduate Studies 41 candidates, 31 of whom have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration, 10 who have satisfied the requirements and will today receive the Commonwealth Executive Master of Public Administration. May I invite the candidates for the Commonwealth Executive Master of Business Administration and the Commonwealth Executive Master of Public Administration to approach the platform.
Diana Patricia Thompson. Amy Brown. Diona Teresa Walters. Owen Whiteley. Roland Rodney Branford. Floyd Garfield C. McLean. Althea Scott Jones. Nicola Beadle Murray. Shoshana Campbell. Antoinette Lee Campbell. Dorothy Burge. Tanya Samantha King. Shoshana Andonika Lynch Duncan. Jacqueline Faye Thomas. Diane Simone Smith. Erica Avril Wallace. Marlon Mark Martin. Montalova Walfall. Asha Kenisha Brian Grant. Nicola Becken. Tamara Maria Mitchell. Keisha Natasha Lewis. Nicola Karine Myers. Nadine Burke Dennis. Jodianne Shiona Bedworth. Tracy Ann Melicia Thomas. Ian Earl Tomlinson. Shawnette Elizabeth Pettigrew. Donna Marie Hepburn. Errol Anthony Taylor. Jacqueline Anne Marie Miller Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite a round of applause for the candidates for master's degrees. Graduates, please be seated.
Chancellor, I present from the School of Business and Management 415 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are today eligible to receive bachelor's and associate's degrees. 152 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. 12 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Account and Financial Management. 12 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Accounting. 1 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Production and Operations Management. 8 for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a major in Information Systems Management. 66 for the Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. 38 for the Bachelor of Science in Marketing. 8 for the Bachelor of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management.
Chancellor, I present 107 who have satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science in Business Administration. 5, the Associate of Science in Accounting and Financial Management. 1, the Associate of Science in Production and Operations Management. And 2, the Associate of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management.
May I invite the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Business and Management to approach the platform.
Marcia Goff. Nikisha West. Denise Donald Mitchell. Leonie Anderson. Suzanne Brown. Shoshana Richards Powell. Charmaine Clark. Kenisha Hardy. Jacqueline Henry. Natalie Mackenzie. Sarika Eggkill Brown. Keon Bowen. Kamisha Brown, Shanika Honus, Ernest Baxter, Kessel Scott, Patricia Thompson, Keisha K. Scarlett, Samantha Sinclair Nelson, Karen McDonald, Christine Barrett Bruce, summa cum laude, Samantha Stewart, Samantha Shellian Stewart, Michelle Walsh, Marcia Locke, Carleen Eubanks, magna cum laude, Naftali Greaves, Hadrien Spencer, Stacey Biggs, Jean Barnett Johnson, Sharon Hines Sutherland, Nastasia Thomas, Beverly Wallace, Tiffany Townsend, Sean Dunkley, Jazan Edwards, Nacha Smith, Kadisha Dockery, Vanya Hill, Dushane Bysumber, Debian Williams Binns, Sophia Blake Elwell, Pedro White, Gerardo Williams, Javay Hamilton, Unique Dennis Wiles, Roxanne Marie Blackwood, Shellyanne Joyles, Georgia Palmer, magna cum laude. Anne-Marie Whittingham. Kimberly Edwards. Alicia Armstrong. Amal Davis. Dwayne Tomlinson. Denise Jackson Henry. Tijuana Alicia Garcia. Alvin Samuel. Georgina Henry Smith. Roshan Saunders. Kadeen Reed Lawrence. Swain Brown. Magna cum laude. Yolanda Palmer. Erica Stevenson, magna cum laude. Paul Andrew Ramsey, magna cum laude. Paula Kate Nelson. Stephen Kelly. Nicolette Frankson, magna cum laude. Sharon Gray. Creighton Levers. Denise Sibra. Jean Lee. Shawana Rose Hall Hamill. Let me read again, please. Shawana Rose Hall Tomlinson. Jacqueline Campbell. Michelle Ogilvie.
Let me read again. Shawana Rose Hall Tomlinson.
That's Michelle.
Jacqueline Campbell.
Janine Insan.
Michelle Ogilvie.
Desmond Naismith.
That's Michelle.
Tanya Henry.
Janine Insan.
Nicola Sinclair. Annette Campbell. Carrion Ferreira.
Tanya
Magna cum laude.
Nicola Sinclair.
Camille Travers Libert.
Annette Campbell.
Tracy July.
Carrion Ferreira.
Lisa McIntosh Bennett. Camille Chavers Liver. Laurie Bauer. Tracian July. Lisa McIntosh. Richard Rose. Roderick Dunkley. Georgia Patrice Farquharson Graham. Richard Rose. Nicola Howe. Roderick Dunkley. Sophia James. Magna cum laude. Tanya Robinson. Magna cum laude. Suan Nema. Sophia James. Alicia Tomlinson. Tanya Robinson. Magna cum laude. Rashida Suan Nema. Jarrett. Christine Gordon Winter. Anna K. Hamilton. Rashida Jarrett. Karen Cochrane Green. Christine Gordon Winter. Dwayne Betty. Magna cum laude. Anna K. Hamilton. Johan Ricketts. Karen Cochrane. Shellyan Edwards. Stacyan Nordia Edwards. Sophia Insa. Johan Ricketts. Julie Dyer. Shellyan Edwards. Stacyan Nordia Edwards. Clover Johnson. Sophia Insa. Nigel Robinson. Magna cum laude. Julie Dyer. Caroline Saunders. Mary Johnson. Ryan Watson. Magna cum laude. Nigel Robinson. Magna cum laude. Donovan Cunningham. Caroline Saunders. Patrick Woodstock. Mary Ryan Watson. Magna cum laude. Laverne Jones. Donovan Cunningham. Damian Gonzalez. Patrick Woodstock. Raquel McCormack. Magna cum laude. Laverne Jones. Jadine Dorhatty. Cassandra Barneswell-Hurst. Magna cum laude. Raquel McCormack. Clive Andrew Christie. Summa cum laude. Jadine Dorhatty. Cassandra Barneswell-Hurst. Magna cum laude. Ashika Dyer. Clive Andrew Christie, Suma.
Stacey and Evans. Laverne Lindo. Elizabeth Rice Young.
Stacey and Evans. Laverne
Gloria
Lindo.
Finnegan. Sharona Drummond.
Elizabeth Rice Young.
Juliet Bonner Clark.
Gloria Finnegan.
Samantha Robinson.
Sharona Drummond.
Alicia Brownshaw.
Juliet
Janisha Jackson.
Samantha Robinson.
Shanae Steele.
Alicia Brownshaw. Denisha
Sherelle
Jackson.
Phillips.
Shanae
Cara Ann McFarlane McLennan. Camille Lynch.
Sherelle Phillips.
Celia Kelly.
Cara Ann McFarlane McLennan.
Monique
Camille
Williams.
Lynch.
David Clark.
Celia Kelly.
Safina Winter.
Monique Williams.
Karen Reed.
David Clark.
Charmaine Hutchinson.
Safina Winter.
Tamika Granville Jones.
Karen Reed.
Kamika Thomas. Suma Cum Laude.
Charmaine Hutchinson.
Rashawn Lewis. Magna Cum Laude.
Tamika Granville Jones.
Althea Nugent.
Kamika Thomas. Suma Cum Laude.
Shauna Phillips.
Rashawn
Sabrina Wright Robinson.
Cum Laude. Althea Nugent.
Deborah Dawes.
Shauna Phillips.
Nancy. My apologies. Nanny Cadella Brown.
Deborah Dawes.
Antoinette Miller. Maxine
Nancy.
Anderson.
My apologies. Nanny
Jodian Green. Keisha Monroe.
Antoinette Miller. Maxine Anderson.
Crystal Henry.
Jodian Green.
Peter Gay. Shaw Stewart.
Keisha Monroe. Simpson. Crystal Henry. Donovan Thatcher. Peter Gay Shaw Stone Davis. Nadine Thompson. Audley Simmons. Donovan Thatcher. Ricardo Reed. Sean Davis. Magna cum laude. Shara Anderson Grant. Audley Simmons. Ricardo Reed. Magna cum laude. Daniel Simpson. Shara Anderson Grant. Knight. Marlene Dacus Affleck. Daniel Simpson. Janelle Burke. And Andrew Lloyd. Summa cum laude. Marlene Dacus Affleck. Lorraine Wilkes. Janelle Burke. Karen Brown. And Sandra Lloyd. Summa cum laude. Lydia Sutherland. Nicole Morris. Wilkes Price. Karen Brown. Marsha Roman. Magna cum laude. Lydia Sutherland. Keisha Jones. Nicole Morris. Shirley-Ann Maureen Monroe. Marsha Roman. Magna cum laude. Keisha Howell Melbourne. Nikisha Jones Roy. Janelle Lynn. Shirley-Ann Maureen Monroe. Anthony Richards. Nikisha Howell Melbourne. Javine Gillette. Janelle Lynn. Miguel Wilson. Shanique Anthony Richards. Carla Cohen. Javine Gillette. Miguel Wilson. Shanique Baker. Denise Hunter. Carla Cohen. Vanessa Appleby. Lawana Plummer. Denise Hunter. Vanessa Appleby. Shanna K. Walker. Lawana Plummer. Kanisha Thompson. Julian Shadu. Shanna K. Walker. Kanisha Thompson. Gillette Clark. Sharon Hewitt.
Portia Gay Spencer.
Lexine Hawking.
Tricia Fiona
Gillette Clark.
Jeffrey.
Portia Gay Spencer.
Kimberly Lewis.
Tricia Fiona Jeffrey.
Shamar Hewitt.
Alafia O.
Christina Murray.
Kimberly Lewis.
Jodian Meek.
Shamar Hewitt. Christina Murray.
Sheila Lynn.
Jodian Meadbury.
Marilyn Myers.
Tashina Lynn. Greta.
Michael Vega.
Marilyn Myers. Sue Helen Davis Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite a round of applause for the candidates for the
Michael Vega.
from the School of Business and Management.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite a round of applause for the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Business and Management.
May I invite the candidates of the Associate of Science degrees from the School of Business and Management to stand and approach the platform.
Yannick Ramdale. Keturah Holmes. Lovana Gregory. Suzette Williams Ellis. Maxine Hensley. Chrissy Richardson Campbell. Millicent Michael Henry. Alric Porter. Claudette Allen. Kadian Lynn, summa cum laude. Janice Nugent Williams, magna cum laude. Nigel McInnes. Julian Scott. Tamara Stewart. Tamisha Thompson Freeman. Sheena Salmon. Sheena Salmon. Naftali Prescott. Zashana Wright Reed. Lily Mae Dixon. Nasika Thorpe. Carrion Anderson Dixon. Shalika Fields. Candice Thorburn. Kimberly Chisholm. Lakeisha Hudson. Dawn Granville. Alicia Grant. By command, Alicia Kamari Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite a round of applause for the candidates for the Associate of Science degrees from the School of Business and Management. Graduates, please be seated.
Chancellor, I present from the School of Technology and Mathematics 62 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are eligible to receive bachelor's and associate degrees. 45 has satisfied the requirements of the Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology. 17 have satisfied the requirements for the Associate Science in Management Information Systems.
Chancellor, I present from the School of Humanities and Law 3 candidates who have satisfied the requirements and are eligible to receive the bachelor's degrees. 2 have satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Psychology, and 1 has satisfied the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Social Work.
May I invite the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Technology and Mathematics to approach the platform, followed by candidates for the Associate of Science degree from the School of Technology and Mathematics. Adeyinka Alofemi Adulfo. Sadika Braille Chislo. Duan St. Michael Johnson, summa cum laude. Peter Anthony Scott, magna cum laude. Marlon Alfonso Davis. Damien Dwayne Truman, magna cum laude. Damien Christopher Johnson. Stephanie Amelia Green Kelly. David Easton Camille Tyson Samuels. Winsome Anne-Marie Bennett. Rosemary Reynolds. Patricia Bissett Raymond. Clayton Vance Rookwood. Demoy Dwayne McNeish. Rayon Renardo, Smith. Amoy Lavoni Nicholson. Karen Levy Geddes. Omar Conrad Dale Winnie, magna cum laude. Charlie Harold Peter Diriggs, magna cum laude. Suzette Sidonie Henry. Jason David Samuel Stewart. Sharona Chanetto Smith. Marvin McSamuels. Judel Carl Dobbs. Stacey Ann Colleen Young. Sandriana Donia Fowler. Chantal Chevelle McLaren. Kenisha Lisa Gay O'Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite a round of applause for the candidates for the Bachelor of Science as well as the Associate of Science degrees from the School of Technology and Mathematics.
I now invite graduates for the master's, bachelor's, and associate degrees to stand. Through the powers vested in me by the Board of Directors of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean as Chancellor, the authority of the Commonwealth of Learning, and of the University Council of Jamaica, I now confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been presented. I congratulate you and ask that you shift your tassels to the left. I ask for all our graduates today a rousing round of applause. Thank you so much. My hearty and warm congratulations to each and every one of you.
From graduands to graduates, we are pleased to welcome Karen Smith to present a special musical tribute to the graduating class of 2018.
Thinks that we're moving on. We open up our arms and face the future. And we believe we've got the will to win. The time has come, the day we've worked for so many years. Oh, the nation is waiting and hoping we will take the cheers. We've planned and we've worked, and now we're ready. Oh, now the way ahead seems oh so clear. This is the time, now is the test. This is the place. You're the best of the very best. Yes, this is the road. Now we're just a step away. Today we celebrate gold. We give you the gold today. Smiling faces and hands have helped us along the way. Oh, though the road's been hard and the turns have sometimes led us astray, but the memories have been sweet and we have made it. Oh, we are ready now to face it, come what may. This is the time, now is the test. This is the place. You're the best of the very best. Yes, this is the road. Now we're just a step away today. Oh, we give you the gold, yes. Oh, yes, we do. This is the time. You passed every single test. This is the place. You're the best of the best. This is the road. Now we're just a step away today. We celebrate gold. We celebrate gold here in this place. Testing the truth. Facing the test, we celebrate gold here in this place. The truth. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best of the best. Ooh, God bless you. God bless you. I used to think that I could not go on, that life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe, there's nothing to it. On the verge of breaking down. Sometimes the silence, it seems so loud. Well, there are miracles in life I must achieve. Now you know it has to start inside of me. Can see it, that I can do it if I just believe it. There's nothing to it. to me, I can fly, 'cause I believe in you. Oh, yes I do. We believe in you. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, then I can do it. I believe it. I touch the sky every night, every day. Hey, hey. Stand up and sing it like you mean it. See me running, see me running. I believe it, I believe it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can spread my wings like an eagle. So many nights of studying and beating those books. Tonight you got your degree. Tonight it comes to fruition. Oh, Jamaica is so very proud of you. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. We're proud of you. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. God bless you. God bless you. You can fly. Yes, yes you can. Oh, you can. God bless you, congratulations. Lots and lots of love to you.
Once again, congratulations, graduates. To speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2018, we invite Mr. Doan Johnson to deliver the valedictory address.
I believe I can fly. Most Honorable Professor Sir Kenneth Hall, former Governor General and UCC Special Advisor to the Board of Directors. The Most Honorable Lady Hall, Senator the Honorable Ruel Reid, Minister of Education, Youth and Information. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Chancellor, Chairman of the UCC and Foundation Boards, Professor Dennis J. Gale, Group Executive Chairman, Dr. Winston Adams, UCC Deputy Group Executive Chairman, Mrs. Geraldine Adams, Honoree and Guest Speaker, U.S. Congresswoman, Dr. Yvette D. Clark. Other distinguished members of the platform, special invited guests, fellow graduates, good afternoon. I am honored and humbled to stand here where so many of UCC graduates have come before me and so many will follow. Graduation is one of those awkward times in our lives when we are torn between the joy of our memories and the excitement of our future. Ladies and gentlemen, as I gaze upon my fellow graduates, all of whom deserve to be recognized, I think I speak for all of us when I say that this is the day we have been waiting for. Truly another milestone completed in life. While I may be the one standing here, this is not just mine. It belongs to all of us. Someone once said to me, when you learn to steer off your feelings, you will reach to a level of success you have never seen before. Remember, principles over feeling. This is just one of my guiding mantras, be it completing my bachelor's here at the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, or in the everyday life of the one. Over the past few years, with a tussle between work and school, I have faced more than my fair share of obstacles. Obstacles that could have forced me to give up on my journey to greatness. But with time, I overcame, and today I am here to celebrate. As a product of a single-parent home, most of my earlier years, I spent my days from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. If not in school, I was alone or at the neighbor's house, as my mother was determined to do whatever it takes to provide for me. Unfortunately, she's not here to celebrate with me, due to circumstances beyond our control. But Mummy, wherever you're there, love you. Having not had the opportunity to complete my undergraduate studies directly out of high school, for so long, I've wanted to make this move, but for so long, I held myself back. While it wasn't easy, slowly over time, I evolved into a more conscious, positive, and impulsive thinker. Not putting myself back because of my insecurities, but putting myself out there. I'm standing here in front of you today because of my confidence, selflessness, guided by my mindset that once someone else has done it, I can do it too. These qualities have brought great opportunities, with a profound drive to succeed, and a passion filled with exciting possibilities, as well as a huge credit card debt. With no regret, as it is evident today, I have a purpose to fulfill and a destiny to embrace. I think my fellow graduates will agree with me when I say that the people who most deserve to receive praise and gratitude today are you, our parents, spouses, children, and other members of the family. From the day we started until today, you have been with us. Therefore, to the families, I may not be able to thank you enough with this, but I would like you to know that you are the reason we are here. We thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the loyal lecturers and staff of the UCC for your patience and perseverance while sharing us your knowledge and wisdom. The 4 to 5 years of experience in real learning through the walls of this institution, to finally, we are commencing a life beyond the group work, the study, and the exams. I thank you, Ms. Natalie Rose, for your enormous contribution to the IT faculty. You have been a pillar of support. You have helped mold us into the next generation of innovators, poised, equipped with the knowledge, poised to fill the gap in this demanding field. Keep up the good work. To you, the class of 2018, we may all come from different walks of life, started at different times. We may also have different stories to recount our journey at UCC. But there's one thing in common. We chose UCC to be a part of our lives, and it has brought us one step closer to our dream. Who else remember gliding from Oxford Terrace to Worthington just to catch a class? Or with the stress that came with the tedious group coursework activities. I soon after found my legion of 5, Sokoni, Marlon, Marvin, and the beautiful Amoy. While we were not able to complete all modules together, they were the overwhelming support system who in turn benefited from my mentorship through this tiresome journey. Personally, mentorship means a lot to me, as I am a strong believer in the military code, no man left behind. I am honored and proud to have helped and served many of my peers, as at one point I was nicknamed Mr. President, or Prezi, by my lecturer, Dr. Sarah Ushi, due to my assiduous and compelling work as class lead. How can I forget my introduction to politics talk show, Political Art Talk, while mimicking the late Ian Boy? Not even the great Mr. Jermaine Neary could control his class that day. After this day, we may go our separate ways, but how we will repay UCC? Let us work together to add to UCC glory, because it is recognized as one of the most prominent and modern universities in the Caribbean. To reach this goal, it is not enough that UCC produces graduates. We must emphasize that we are competent, well-trained, and able individuals. As a modern university, and believe me, I'm not just talking about that newly designed building. UCC has led from the front with technology and multiple study options, ranging from early bird, day school, online, evening, and on Sunday. This truly speaks to the innovative, generous, and solution-driven mindset of the university's administration, as they aim to bridge the gap for learning for Bridge the Learning Gap for part-time students in Jamaica. Give them a round of applause. As with any other institution, UCC has its hiccup. However, the changes came and the improvements were not obscure. How can we forget the first day of the new Wi-Fi? Asking us to identify yourself and then asking us later to provide feedback. Or the day we got the email that classes will be moved from room 11 to room 204. Yes, 204. I was puzzled, but I didn't have the slightest idea that I would be one of the first to experience the new marvel of a building at the Worthington campus. This felt like this moment Kylian Mbappé scored the 4th goal in last Sunday's World Cup. Yes, I am a Frenchman. Nevertheless, my fellow graduates, I am sure you will agree with me that your experience here, the overall inspiration from the entire school community, is like the industry giant ATL, unbeatable. These are happy moments, but remember, these also draw sadness, for today they are only but memories. My fellow graduates, armed with a purpose to fulfill and a destiny to embrace, it is not your beginning that will define you, but it is how you travel the road and end your trip. The financial constraint, the sleepless night, the many group quarrels, all of the various challenges are guide us through our journey to this day. Many of our circumstances may have started ugly, but today it ends beautifully. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So my fellow graduates, as we close this chapter, I invite you to join me with one hand in the air. Come on, as we sing the famous Nesbitt song, I am a success story, success, success, a success story. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
It is my pleasure to invite on stage Elder Vermont Murray of the Good Samaritan Inn to receive the UCC Humanitarian Leadership Award 2018. I am also pleased to welcome on stage Mr. Gerald Taylor, who will read the citation, following which the presentation of the award will be made by Dr. Winston Adams, Executive Chairman, UCC Group of Companies.
Listed are the short speakers. The Good Samaritan Inn. In recognition of your outstanding service and achievements in Jamaica that exemplify the spirit of extraordinary leadership in volunteerism, dedication, selflessness, and courage deserving of the recipients of UCC's inaugural Humanitarian Leadership Award. The inaugural Humanitarian Leadership Award of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC, is being presented to the Good Samaritan Inn, GSI, a registered charity established by the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists and members of the Adventist Layperson Services and Industries, ASI. In fulfilling its objective to reflect the caring ministry of Jesus Christ in service to the less fortunate members of the Jamaican society, the Good Samaritan Inn has provided 11 years of exceptional humanitarian relief, touching over 35,000 lives to date. Throughout its 11-year existence, the Good Samaritan Inn has strategically partnered with various entities and organizations to continuously increase its effectiveness and widen its reach. To the achievement of this admirable goal, the Good Samaritan Inn has sought the support of the following groups: various missionary volunteers from within the SDA Church who help to meet food, clothing, back to school, medical, accommodation, and other needs of persons in crisis. Volunteers from several US-based universities whose annual visits to Jamaica provide medical and dental services at the inn, and the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, whose influence allowed the GSI to benefit from worldwide mission offering support, which facilitated a new health center at the GSI. Officially opened in June 2016, the GSI Health Center is bringing free health care to thousands of needy Jamaicans. This is the first phase of a modern medical facility, which now also offers dental services with state-of-the-art equipment and will soon offer maternal health care. Phase 2 will comprise a child guidance and mental health service. Ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of its distinguished contributions to Jamaica through the alleviation of human suffering and the improvement of the quality of life of the underserved and marginalized, the Good Samaritan Inn is granted as an honorary recipient the first UCC Humanitarian Leadership Award this 22nd day, the month of July, in the year 2018. Hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our heartiest congratulations to the Good Samaritan Inn upon receiving the inaugural UCC Humanitarian Leadership Award 2018. Could you give the company a round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon is a culmination of a lot of hard work, a lot of investment on students' part. And we think it's fair for you to get it the way you want it and for you to get that sort of finish that is so deserving. There is a student here who would like to do the walk the proper way, and UCC has agreed to do so. I'm asking for the registrar and Dr. Adams to take their place and for us to replicate as we have done with the other graduates. She is in the program of business and management. Just give us a second. We would also like to mention at this point that the UCC 2018 graduation is being streamed live on the World Wide Web. So at this time, we also want to send acknowledgement to those who are watching, who've tuned in cyberspace. And with the party gathered, Alicia K. Marie Grant, magna cum laude. Thank you very much. And that is an excellent segue into discussions about the alumni and the alumni relations. At this time, please welcome Mr. Kevin Powell, incoming Director of Student Affairs, who will welcome the new graduates to the UCC Alumni Association.
Thank you, Roger Bent, for the kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. The Most Honorable Professor Sir Kenneth Hall, former Governor General and UCC Special Advisor, and both to the Board of Directors and the Most Honorable Lady Hall, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Chancellor and Chairman of the University and Foundation Boards, Professor Dennis J. Gale, Group Executive Chairman Dr. Winston Adams, UCC Deputy Group Executive Chairman Mrs. Geraldine Adams, Honorary Graduate, UCC Congresswoman Yvette D. Clark, Jamaica Forever, other distinguished guests on the platform, ladies and gentlemen, the newly minted graduates of UCC, good afternoon to you. Let me begin my presentation by expressing congratulations to the class of 2018. You have worked hard and endured much, but today the success is sweet as you celebrate a destiny fulfilled. You are now a part of an illustrious cadre of graduates from the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. I am confident that you will distinguish yourselves by virtue of the relevance, thoroughness, and training you have received and the content of the various courses you have pursued over the years, like public speaking, right? The honor to welcome you to the UCC Alumni Association is a precious one for me. Indeed, this is so because a few years ago, I witnessed the excitement and the fear and the uncertainty emanating from your faces as you walked through the hallowed halls of UCC at our orientation exercise, and as I shared with you tips on coping and meandering through this journey. I'm also very sure that the feelings of success that you are now experiencing far outweighs the memories of hardships, the struggles, the difficulties finding the tuition fees, the late nights and the many group quarrels that my colleagues in the lecturing fraternity has had to quell on more than one occasions. Now, as you embark on the next phase of your journey, I want to encourage you to maintain your connections with your alma mater. On behalf of the Department of Student Affairs and the leadership of the current executive of the UCC Alumni Association, I wish to extend a formal invitation to you to become members of this august assembly of exemplary former UCC students. The mission of the association is to foster a lifelong and worldwide network of alumni. Among other things, the association will promote the interests, welfare, and mission of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, and will work in a spirit of partnership with UCC to develop alumni programs that will unite past and present students in a series of mutually beneficial partnerships, such as mentorship and internship and community outreach programs. We will provide opportunities for the alumni and other affiliated organizations to give back to the university in the development of its academic, co-curricular, administrative, and cultural capabilities. At the recent alumni breakfast, the current president of UCC Alumni Association, Ms. Suzette Sylvester. Do we know Ms. Suzette Sylvester? Ms. Sylvester, could you stand for me? Now, she is the current president of the UCC Alumni, and she has outlined a few plans that are in train for the association for the year 2018-2019. The plans outlined will go a far way in moving the association further in accomplishing its goals and missions. But the association needs your participation so that these goals can be made a reality. Therefore, I take great pleasure in inviting all the newly minted graduates present today to join the Alumni Association in their corporate mingle this Saturday, July 28th, at the Footprints Cafe, located at 5 Belmont Road, beginning at 6:30. Will I see you there? No, I'm going to see you there. Come and meet the executive team and find out how you can make your contribution to your alma mater. We have also made available today pins, alumni pins, which you're able to purchase for $2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, again, heartiest congratulations to you on this your momentous occasion, and we are looking forward to partnering with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin Howard. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduates and their parents, spouses and children, UCC administrators, faculty, staff, students, and well-wishers. We thank you for your participation and presence today at today's commencement, and may God bless you all. The Executive Chancellor's party will depart, and then we will have the recessional in the reverse order as we enter. We ask you, audience, to remain seated. God bless and thank you.